one's probably going to die here, but we got a Volkswagen. It's a 2010 Volkswagen CC. There it is. Boom. Got it. So after the car warms up, we get this light. And it tells you that at some points it'll tell you to stop driving, check owner's manual, blah, blah, blah. So I'm a mechanic, and I know that if the oil pump wasn't working right now, I would know it. You would hear noises. It would, at least the top end would make some crazy noises, valve train on the top. Worst case scenario, you hear the bottom end knocking. We're not. This car also has a starting problem in the motor. This might solve it, we're not really sure. But if you try to start it too many times, you will see that light blink also when you try to start it and whatnot. So when we get back to the shop, we're going to show you there's an oil pressure switch. This is a 2010 4-cylinder turbo motor. The oil filter is on top of the motor on the passenger side, and right underneath that baby is the oil pressure sensor. We went to your local auto parts store for 20 bucks and picked it up. Show you that part when we get there. And I think it was a 24 millimeter socket to take it out. And we'll show you all that. But when I pulled it out earlier to basically see the part, because I'm a big believer in see the part, get the right part. Obviously, if I see the part, when I get the new part, I can compare. I didn't want to drive to the store, get the wrong part, come back, blah, 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 all that good stuff. So, got the new one. We're going to slap it in. And when I pulled it out, the plug itself, the electrical connection in between the plug and the thing were soaking wet oil-wise. That told me it's bad right there. So, there we go. Check out the video, like and subscribe. Back with the V-dub, here you go. You're gonna need two tools. You're gonna need a pick like this. 24 millimeter, doesn't have to be this big of a monster, but it is. You're gonna need the part. This is an Advanced Auto CarQuest part. There's the part number. I called a couple other stores, they gave me some crazy questions. How many PSI and all this the turbo puts out, I couldn't tell you honestly. So, we got the part, but like I told you before, always take the part out of the car if you can help it that you need, so you know what it looks like. I knew it had one plug in the middle. I knew this was the exact setup of it. I knew, again, it was a 24 millimeter, so no fits there. So boom. This one is a lucky one. You don't see many of them like this. This one's right here. So this pick right here, I'm gonna grab the clip in here and pull back. All right, last time it came out so much easier, but anyway, this is there's a little clip in here. It's just pain in the butt because you can't see down in there like that. Sometimes there's a hole here you can get through. Oh, is there? Yeah, it's not coming off. So, trying to show you the best thing, the best angle so you can actually see it while I'm taking it off, so that you can know what you have to do. My phone may die in the middle of this video, but if it does, know that I got it off this way somehow. Come on. I only got one hand. My cameraman took off today. My prop is not gonna let me prop it in this corner. So we're gonna keep trying. Give you the best video I can give you. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could snap this off. Snap it off here, because I know I already have the right part. You punk. I'm gonna try to prop the phone up somewhere. It might be a funny angle. You might look like you're upside down. There it goes. All right, let's see. Trying to keep my hands out of the picture as much as possible while giving you the best view, and also probably give it some light for you. And of course, that went right in the hole, right in the way. Yep, you can't see what's here. That's there. All right. That any better for us? Yeah. Try to change the angle a little bit. There you go. So here we go. There's a little square here, and it's a bugger. I forget. There's like 10 different style, 1,000. Oh, there it goes. So what I did was I went this way, and I tweaked it this way, and it pulled right off. So for the camera guys, we're gonna bang this puppy out. We got the old 24 millimeter, and if you see this, see that oil? That means it's bad. That means the sensor itself is letting oil through into the electrical outlet. Would really be great if you have starting fluid or brake clean or something. because you want to clean the plug itself out. Ready? Here you go. Look at my hand. And mind you, I drove this around, and about 20 minutes before I drove it around, I took this out and drained this already once. And then it ran pretty good for a while. But all that oil was inside of that sensor, in the wrong side of the sensor. So make sure the aluminum washer's on there. Slide them in. Tighten it down. I'm sure there's some crazy guy out there that's going to tell you, oh, he didn't give you the foot-pounds of torque or the inch-pounds of torque. Guess what? I'm sure there's that number. I've been doing this a really long time, and I'll probably bite myself because next week this will probably leak or something. But I go like this. I make it hand tight, and this is a half-inch wrench, so I'm really overdoing it probably. But there it goes. Only thing I'm not going to show you is me cleaning this out because we ain't got all the time in the world. I'm going to clean this plug out right here with some brake clean or start fluid or something. Plug it back in, start it up, and rock and roll. And then we'll take it for a ride, and it's still nice and warm, and it shouldn't have that light anymore. But if it does, we're going to have to go on to something different. Maybe the plug has been compromised. But if not, and you don't see nothing, this is the 4-cylinder turbo. Like and subscribe, 2.0. Well, if anything, we definitely fixed the oil problem with the light on the dash because we've been driving this puppy for about 15-20 minutes. No light. And before we would power brake it and the light would come on, we're a little power brake in there. They hopefully make this turner go straight. You're gonna give it some gas and show you that the light's not coming on. Because a lot of times the light would come on when I gave it gas to accelerate. So we're gonna bang it right here because this is the semi-main street. And we're gonna give it a little gas here so we get the R's up. You can see, no more light. So there you have it. Oil light warning problem solved. 2010 Volkswagen CC 2.0 turbo.